Welcome to my channel. Well friends, in today's video we are going to discuss about 5 debt-free companies, which means that company doesn't have any debt. It's like exactly 0%. If you look into debt to equity ratio, that will also be 0%. So obviously some of the companies where you can bet your long-term investments is called a debt-free. Now why I am betting on debt-free companies is because of this scenario wherein in the global market everything is going down. There is a lot of crisis, there is IT, there is infrastructure, everything is going down. Some of the stocks which are outperforming are basically where the product that they work on is in-house and there is very limited exposure to external factors. So we have to pick up those stocks, and that is how we have picked that up. Now these are the 5 companies which I have already invested, and I am actually adding some more stocks because they have corrected for like 35-40% from their max, and that is why it is a very good entry point. Also the relative strength index, which is one of the factors which I always consider, because relative strength index gives you an idea about which stocks are performing well in terms of buyer seller ratio. That is why I am also considering the RSI, so that you get an idea if it is a very good entry point. So let's jump into and quickly wrap it up. I will not stretch this video for long so that you guys also can do your own research, because these are the names that I'm giving. I'm not giving you a buy sell recommendation, but clearly for your filter purpose, so that you can keep this in radar, and whenever you get a lucrative price you can take your position in. So the first stock that we are discussing is Vinati Organics. This stock is trading at 1876 rupees. If I look into the chart, you will see that on a longer span chart, the chart that I'm showing here is 2 years chart. So because this video is clearly for long-term investors, so we are seeing a 2 years long chart. So if you see in this long chart, it's purely in a consolidation phase wherein it has actually not gone very high or actually breached the lower prices. The volume, as you see, is also a standard volume. It's not that heavy. So definitely for a long-term perspective, this is a very good bet, and it's a pure chemical stock. The RSI is 42.28, which means it's an neutral zone. Neither it is oversold, neither it is overbought. So that's why keep this in radar, because I know if you keep adding it in dip, the nearest high, that is 2350 or something like that, 2500 is an easy target, that once the overall market settles and overall global market situation stabilizes, it will definitely reach to that price. So definitely the first stock that you should keep on your radar is Vinati Organics. The second stock we are talking about is Clean Science and Technologies Limited. So this is not a very old company. It just got listed a couple of years back. For this company also, if you look into, this was trading at 2600 rupees. So it is trading at 1400 rupees, which is almost 50% discounted price that you are getting. Volume is pretty decent, and when you see the RSI, it is approximately 40. Whatever we have seen it in Vinati Organics, pretty much the same. It is also in a neutral zone wherein you can definitely bet your position. So Clean Science and Technology is something that I have an SIP plan on. I usually buy it every month. So I have been buying it in every phase, and here you can see a bit of consolidation. So I'm hoping that once the market stabilizes, it will give a up move, and 50% discount at this price, and that to such a big company, is a very good deal. Because if you look into Clean Size, the market cap is not that small. It's like a 15,000 crore company, whereas the debt is 0. Similarly goes for Vinati. It's like a 20,000 crore company, whereas debt is 0. So it pretty much talks about how good these companies are. The third one we are talking about is Butterfly Gandhi Appliances. It's an electronics manufacturing company. It manufactures a lot of products. It's established in 1986. So pretty much old company. Even though the market cap is very small, but the company has actually given a good return over the period of time. If I look into the long-term chart, you will see that in this last 2 years itself, it has actually doubled, in fact tripled the money. From 500 rupees it has actually gone to 1800, so almost 4 times. Then it has actually corrected to 1300, but it's not a huge correction, corrected like 25-30%, which is the average for every of the companies. The volume is very low, because over the period of time there has been some profit being seen in this company. When a company giving you 4 times return in a very short span of time, it is expected that people will do make profit and book profit and take money home, because you have already made 4 times. So this is a very good range where you can actually start booking your positions, because once this rally breaks and it starts moving in, you will see a pretty much same journey from 500 to 2000. You can now see from 1300 it can go to 3000 or 4000 rupees. So it's a very good entry point. You should definitely keep this in a radar. The fourth company we are talking about is Mithun Alloy. Again, this is also a similar structure as compared to Butterfly Gandhimati. So if you see Mithun Alloy, this has also double, tripled the money of the subscribers or retailers. You say it was trading at 500 rupees and it reached up to almost 1600. So 3 times people have made money. But yes, it has corrected from 1500 to almost 700. So 50% correction, and then from 700 it's again went up to 1100. So this stock over a period of time in very short span gives good return, and the volume is also pretty decent. The stock is trading at 43.95 as RSI, which says it's not even in a bullish or a bearish zone, it's a neutral zone. So definitely this is also something you should be keeping in your radar. The last company that we are talking about is IKE Energy Services Limited. This stock has got the same market cap as compared to Butterfly Gandhimati, which has 2432 1000 crore, 2400 crore, and then Mithun Alloy again 2700 crore, and finally IKE Energy as well 2200 crore. So pretty much the market caps of all these 3 companies are same. They are like small cap companies. But if you look into the journey, this stock, exact same story. From 900 it has gone up to 1200. So it has actually doubled the money almost. From 1900 it has corrected, but it is trading at a zone. But after that there was some bonus and split and all those declared. That's why you see a corrected price. So this gap down that you see is not exactly the price. Somehow this chart link is not showing that properly, but at this stage this is purely in a consolidation phase. If you see, this stock is purely in a consolidation phase, and once it breaks with a very good volume. So definitely it's a stock. I am doing an SIP as well. So IKE Energy you have to keep in your radar. It's at RSI 31.29, which is also a neutral zone. A little bit of oversold. That clearly shows that any point in time it can give you a bounce back. So I'm just giving you the names once again for your radar, for your watch list. First is Vinati Organics, second is Clean Science Technologies, third is Butterfly Gandhimati Appliances, Mithun Alloy, and the final one is IKE Energy. So these 5 stocks you should keep in your watch list, and whenever you get a dip, you can start your SIP, and I'm sure in a period of time, in a very short span of time, you will see a good return out of these 5 stocks. Let me know in comment section if there is any other stock that you think that has a potential to give at least to 20-30% return in 6 months time. Then if possible, I'll make a follow-up video on that. Stay tuned so that you don't miss up on important videos like this. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss out on the notifications. If you want, you can follow me on social media, Twitter and Telegram as well, because I keep sharing a lot of stock ideas there as well. Thank you so much, and I'll be back with something informational as soon as possible. Take care.